In this week's I Am That discussion, this is from chapter 70. Maharaj has some very powerful words about desires and how we work with desires. We hear in spirituality all the time that we should have to be desireless and have no desires and giving them up. And Maharaj has a very interesting perspective on this, and he's not necessarily saying shun them or repress them as a way to get rid of them. Quite the opposite, actually. It's almost welcome them, understand them, see them, experience them, so that you grow on understanding. He goes on to say that understanding is the key to this approach, and that we have to understand when we have a desire that it may be a false desire, that we want it for the wrong reasons, but until we've had enough experience trying to get it and perhaps failing, trying to get it and succeeding, that in those efforts, we actually start to bring this spiritual awareness to it, where it awakens us to, at some point, I just no longer want that. He says here, merely giving up a thing to secure a better one is not true relinquishment. So to just say, oh, I don't need these desires, I'm going to be a spiritual person, maybe this is a little bit of escapism. I'm just trying to give up one thing for another. He says, give it up because you see its valuelessness. Well, what if your desire has value to you still? That means you don't see its valuelessness. And so therefore, we can still work with the desire through experience and trying to understand why we have that kind of desire. So give it up because you see its valuelessness. As you keep on giving up, you will find that you grow spontaneously in intelligence and power and inexhaustible love and joy. That there's something underneath this craving for things that appear to be outside of us. There's something deeply profound, quiet, and still right here in what we are. But we cannot uncover that until it becomes easeful to let those desires dissolve away. And if it is not easeful, because we still believe that that desire has value, it is almost harmful to us to try to get rid of it just to have some other spiritual feeling instead. Give it up because you see its valuelessness. This is the practice of understanding.